Hello and welcome to my third match in 3 days, third match this weekend, and fourth match overall on the season. Playing against catstealer, who I've played against several times in League relatively recently, I think. Maybe as recently as last season. So we've got Hideout is the only trashing. That's always awkward. The draw is either weak or it's council room. I guess Stowaway is not too bad. Oh wait, there's Where the Chameleon. Does that change anything? I guess it turns messenger into draw, but it actually doesn't change that much. Okay. We probably do want to open with a hideout since it is the only trashing. Hideout and what? I mean, I guess it could be like messenger something. Messenger hideout? I don't think so. The good news is that hideout is not the only source of plus actions, so we at least don't have that to deal with. Hitting 5 early isn't necessarily the most important thing. The Stowaway open is interesting. I'm not sure I understand it, to be honest. I mean, if we want to take a silver, we could take that now. There are good cheap cards to gain. So that's probably not super necessary, but then again, we're going to need some treasures in our deck. There's not much else in the way of payload. I think I'll take the silver. Okay, well, we can pick up a 5 here. Do we take a council room already? I guess probably, yeah. I think unless... Oh, never mind, no. I think we trash copper here. And buy a 2 cost. Hamlet, probably. Wait, surely... This turn, okay, yeah. It's like, surely you can't, like, Taskmaster your way into... Unfortunate. Council room down there, neither of our villages. Figures. I wouldn't mind having one more hideout. Oh, I guess we can chameleon the council room. That's not too bad. Okay. So, assuming we see the council room, we'll have... as many as 7 coins, but maybe a bit less. I wonder if we just take a second council room, trash estate, and then next turn plan to get like hideout hamlet or something. Oh, I kind of forgot about Basilica, to be honest. What is chameleoning the stowaway for? Is it just for style points? I guess so. Okay. Uh, is it too early for bank? Being able to scepter council room is not bad, so that does make some sense. Having some stowaways could be good for the reliability. I kind of want to do Hamlet Bank, though, and then pick up... Like, next turn we should have more buys and pick up Stowaway or Scepter or whatever. Kind of stuff like that. Ash Curse for sure. We've got the Council Room in those two cards. We probably don't want to discard with Hamlet before we trigger the shuffle. We probably also don't want to take a curse before we trigger the shuffle. So I'm thinking play Hamlet, hope that we draw the Council Room. Okay, good. Do that. Do that. I guess we might as well no, wait, no, we don't want to do that. We want to play the Council Room normally, chameleon this, discard for buy. Okay. They do not have any stowaways in play, so we could be triggering stowaways for them. We picked those up, which is annoying. Maybe we don't do that. One more bank is reasonable. Maybe bank Scepter, and then like maybe we do take one stowaway and we go like bank Scepter, stowaway Hamlet or something. Take all the Basilica points, right? Or is it once per turn? Nope. Dang. All right. Yeah, winning the Basilica points 10 to 2, that's pretty nice. Maybe we didn't need the stowaway. I'm thinking now about like if we're sceptering council rooms and stuff, that's pretty... That's going to mean we have a large starting hand size anyway. But there is, I guess there is also some possibility that as the game progresses at one point or another, it's like, oh, I'm not going to play council rooms this turn so that my opponent doesn't draw cards and then Or like, you know, somebody somehow duds anyway, and definitely feels like a situation where we could like aim for mega turn, but probably we want to aim for like a few provinces to like put it in a situation where it's hard for the like kind of pin the opponent's options. I think it should be fine. Well, yeah, I don't want to trash the coppers with hideout over the state curse. Have they trashed any copper? I guess one. I think I've only trashed one. Do we discard for buy? I think not yet. Guess we're not going to get to trash curse. And maybe we're not going to find... Ow. Ugh. That's really obnoxious. Is it going to be better to play... We have multiple coppers down there, but we also have a council room. Is it going to be better to play the scepter council room as chameleon or not? That's my question. We do get more money out of it. If we play it for draw, I think, because of the bank power up, that's probably worth it. All right. I think we do one other bank, one more stowaway. I don't think taking one province does too much here. So it could be one more bank. And a couple hamlets. Oh wait, we only have one buy left. Well, we know our opponent isn't gonna... We could take another stowaway, I guess. Or I was building towards. Yeah, sure. Holy shit. Okay. Perhaps I will regret my decision to draw that council room. I mean, obviously they're going to draw me more cards and the stowaway is going to draw cards, but still. Yeah. 4 curses in the trash. Oh, I have both of them? Ugh. Okay, so they are thinner. I guess they did do some Scepter as hideout stuff. I guess that's probably why. Scepter is stowaway. They know. Somehow they know. That's insane. Like, look at how much money they're floating, too. That's an insane decision. Okay. Oh my god, here we go again. This is distressing. Okay, once again, we do have another council room down there. We don't actually have that much more treasure down there, though, so I think this time I'm just gonna chameleon this. Look at all this freaking money. Alright, do we believe in our opponent's ability to get 5 provinces? They did buy 2 banks. I'm gonna say yes, we do. So I'm gonna say we go double province. Maybe they can hit 6 provinces, but if they can, we're probably cooked anyway. And probably another Scepter is more valuable than another bank because we're gonna need the money. I mean, the buys. Yeah, adding that extra stowaway sure didn't work out. Oh, they put so many Scepters into play for draw, though. That will hurt their buys. Maybe they wouldn't have actually been able to get the 5 buys. I should have considered that. Like, they don't have that many hamlets. They have 3 council rooms. And maybe just the 1 hamlet. Maybe they don't have 5 buys. If they take 5 provinces somehow, then they're 32. We would. Oh, they don't have the buys for that at all. Okay, well now I feel pretty good about the situation. I mean, they're building for a mega turn, but I only have the 1 stowaway in play now, too. Alright. There's no way we need to discard for buy yet, right? Like, our goal is to get at least 4 provinces, and we've already got 3 buys in hand. Yeah, I'm still not going to do it here. I don't think. Okay. We have Scepters down there and those 5 cards that we would like to see. We don't need any more actions. Wait, maybe we should trash the stowaway. 4 buys, 5 buys, 6 buys. We should probably trash the stowaway. Oh, wait. We have more banks. Hold on. We need to draw cards off of that. I guess I'll take an estate. Yeah, I somehow didn't register that I'd only seen 2 of my banks until right at the end there. Ooh. Was I first player? That's it? No, okay. Wait, why didn't I turn that off? I swear I just clicked it. Okay. Peasant. Maroon and Steward trashing with sewers. It's a little awkward. We don't want to draw the peasant dead, so we probably want to go with Steward peasant, which obviously can still have terminal collision, but you know, you do what you can. And then there's like Lost City and Barge and Plaza and like lots of deck control stuff. There's buys. Coven. Damn it. Alright, I think it's correct to trash. And I guess I'll take a Plaza here. They got the second peasant and everything. And yeah, we're in trouble. Okay, we will get another peasant. They got a cellar? When did they get a cellar? And why? We should squirrel this. And so we don't have the terminal space for another terminal action. We take one anyway. Look at the steward. We've got a soldier. Or no, we don't have a soldier. We have another peasant. But we're gonna have a steward, soldier, peasant. So I guess I can see the logic behind taking a cellar. But maybe we just take sewers? I mean, it's like fine, I guess. Maybe it's better to... I mean, we could just take the peasant anyway. Like, I think I'm gonna do it. Ugh! We didn't see the fucking plaza! It's better to play the soldier or to squirrel it. I think we buy Lost City either way. But attacking is nice, not spending the coffer is nice, but drawing 2 cards is also really nice, I think. Alright. I don't think we discard. Definitely trashing 2. We're definitely playing at least one of these as a squirrel. The question is, do we play both of them? So we're going to have Disciple. I think we play both of them. All right. They have a Disciple. We're going to have a Disciple. We're going to have 2 soldiers. They have no soldiers. They have 2 peasants. So there's going to be 3 Disciples up for claim. The expectation is that we wouldn't get another peasant up to Disciple. So it may not be worth taking another peasant unless we just want a soldier, which we probably do actually with Coven on the board. Sure did draw a lot of cards. Well, they didn't play either of their soldiers. Wait, they went for teacher? That's wild. We don't. Oh, okay. I had some bad terminal collision there at the beginning, but I guess I probably was ahead nonetheless, but I wasn't expecting to resign. All right. Trashing is Exorcist and Bishop. So in other words, trashing is Exorcist. Yeah, I can see the market square opening making sense. Like, what else would we want? Do we even want a seller? I guess with Imp, having a seller in the deck is useful. Carpenter looks good, yes. Tireless Tools, that does not sound appealing. Do we even bother to try to line up the market square? Probably not. Okay, I'm not taking a second seller. Mountain Village, yes. Alright, I guess Mountain Village, Market Square. We have... Yeah, they managed to get the gold and we did not, so that's pretty nice for them. At some point, I think it will be correct to play with Bishop here. You just don't want to get it too early. So we have Exorcist. I guess we can pick this up. It doesn't really matter, but I think I want to just take the Wisp. Okay. I'm willing to do this. Yeah, let's just get the gold. Unfortunately, we couldn't pair with a state, but... The gold gaining also gives us an opportunity to pick up Ghost and Imp. Carpenter can also facilitate the Imp stuff. Oh, man. Yeah, we're not doing too hot here. I wonder if we should just go ahead and take a Bishop now. They still definitely have plenty of cards that they would be happy to trash. But like we can activate the market squares. That is a thing. Like what else are we doing? I'm gonna do it. I think I'm behind in a significant way, and I want to make some kind of attempt to improve the situation. Is there anything that we want to gain with the carpenter to pick up with the mountain village? I guess market square would be the obvious candidate. Yeah, like look at this. I um maybe we just trash the cellar. I don't know if they care that much about it anyway. Do we want bishop for pointses? Maybe so. We could also get exorcist to gain like a ghost. Maybe that's better. Get more money. What do we want to buy? I don't know. I mean, it could be another bishop if we take the bishop. I'm gonna go with the exorcist. Another market square. I'm gonna trash copper here. It's in all cases preferable to be. I guess I'll react. To be trashing a state with our trashers, so. Alright. Take the cellar back, I guess. Eventually the carpenters are going to be active, and then we're going to be able to gain provinces off of golds. Bishop and golds is also pretty good, so. There's 5 coppers in the trash. So neither of us have trashed that many. It just feels like they just have so much more control, but I really don't know why that is. I mean, obviously this turn it's because of the ghosted mountain village. But in general, I think they've trashed 3 coppers and I've trashed 2. They've also trashed 3 estates and I've trashed 2, so maybe that's basically all that it amounts to. No. What do we even pick up here? Oh, we could pick up the Wisp. Shoot. I'm not really looking to exercise gold right. I guess it's fine. I mean, we do get to get another go so that we have those working in tandem. Yeah, all right, fine. Second Carpenter makes sense too, especially while we can do it effectively. Oh, they also have the Piazza. I haven't, like, hit 5, I don't think. I had the one opportunity to do so. I knew that was going to happen. Ghosting the bishop. It's not terrible. It's not great. Now I think maybe we take a second bishop. Second cellar, yeah. Yeah, I just like never had a hand that had a concentration of gold in it, which is fascinating. There's no really low third pile yet, but no. Okay, here we go. I think I will trash here. I'm actually not going to react, though. Okay. Just take a Wisp again? I mean, I guess we might as well take this mountain village. Still have this frigging estate. Hey, look, I found golds. Did they ghost? Wisp? I could potentially actually get Piazza this turn. I don't know, it might be too late, but... We could just take a province. Not the most inspiring of moves, and then Exorcist trashes the cellar, I guess. Or we could cellar Exorcist province. That's probably better. this damn estate. Okay, if we do gold to province, what do we buy? I mean, we could buy Piazza. Maybe that is the play. Is there set aside Mountain Village? There's definitely a risk that they just empty provinces, but... And that even if they don't, that we need a duchy to catch up on the points. But Piazza gives us a better chance to reach for bishop stuff. That's my reasoning. Double Carpenter, come on! Oh my god, really? Really? We've hit bishop and carpenter with... Oh, jeez. Ugh. It's just not working out this game. Yeah. We just try to end it in style by taking the province off the carpenter. Not gonna do that. Market square to duchy? Guess. Let me just take the ghost back. And now we lose, presumably. Oh, they can just pick up like Carpenter Gold. Yeah, okay. That just came together so much better for them than it did for me. Ugh. Basically doing the same stuff, but... Okay, Biding Time. Activated by Poet. Okay, so we don't need very much trashing unless we want to do Souk stuff. We might want to do Souk stuff. Payload-wise, that looks potentially quite relevant. University looks good to gain those. So opening potion is definitely an option. The $3 price point is not so hot. There are a lot of 5s, so I guess taking a silver is reasonable, especially with Tanuki on the board. Oh, they get the 5-2? That's probably good. Yeah, I think I want the potion. 3 again? No. No. This is not what I want. I mean, shit. Can I have at least hit 4? Guess I'm going to take one more silver. I'm not confident that that's the move, but... All right, here come the universities. And... Should this be a Tanuki or a Souk? Because, like... We get to trash an estate if it's a Souk. That's obviously good. But there's also an argument for Ronin. Ronin gets bad after batting time as well, of course. Getting the Tanuki into the deck and being able to turn like silvers into fives and stuff, and estates into 4 might be better than trashing one estate with a Souk now. Especially because we can University for Souk. I think it's Tanuki. I mean, if nobody takes a Poet, then Biding Time doesn't activate. So, okay. We're definitely taking a Souk. The question is, are we playing the Tanuki, or are we planning to save the Tanuki for one of the silvers? And are we trashing estates or coppers? I think we trash. I think we trash the estates. Okay, so now we gain another Souk. Trash 2 more. We're not playing the Tanuki. Buying another University. And now we play the Tanuki this turn. And it could be... It could be Ronin time, or it could just be that we take one more Souk and trash 2 more coppers. I'm gonna say it's Ronin time. Investment for cleanup could be good. Poet doesn't... Poet is not accelerating our win condition, so I think I prefer the investment. Sure, that probably doesn't matter. I don't think this is the turn I want to play the Ronin. It might be the turn I want to play the Tanuki, though, since we've got the silver. Second Tanuki. Oh, we're going to gain 2 5s. Let's say second Tanuki. And Destrier, I guess. And another one. Or actually, hold on. Let's get a silver and a Destrier. Silver is a good Tanuki target. Or my universities! Fuck! That's so annoying! What the hell? Both of my other universities are down there, and so it doesn't make sense to play the Ronin either. Ugh. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I thought I was winning this game, but maybe now I'm losing. Jeez. We have 6 coins in a potion. That's not a very useful amount either. God damn it. Just one university in this hand would have made all the difference. Play university, trash 2 coppers, play the Ronin. We're looking good. Play the university, gain a Souk, trash 2 coppers, but you get the idea. Terrible. I guess we go University Poet. I mean, having a Poet in the deck is probably better than nothing, even though Accelerating Biting Time isn't really doing anything for us. Interesting. So I can see the argument for second potion to get multiple universities. Maybe that's what we should do. Instead of the Poet. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. They're going to have the crack at it first, so there's no real point. Yeah, never mind. Man, ugh, that shuffle probably gonna cost me the game. Yeah, look at this. Oh my god. What is this? What are we doing? Oh, okay. Does this matter? I don't think so. All right, we definitely want to play the Tanuki to trash the silver. Into what is the question? I mean, we can gain another Souk and trash this last copper. Yeah. I guess, do we want another Tanuki or do we want a Destrier? I'm gonna say we're probably gonna be light on actions to play more Tanukis. Yeah, we don't have the actions to play the Souks and stuff that we have now. We can just play all these draw cards. The important thing is that we can get that last university, although that does set up a pile out. I don't know. We do have more Souks down there as well, is the other problem. We probably want to trash one of them with the investment and trash the investment. I think it makes more sense to play this stuff than to not, even if... So we go... Tanuki... Souk to Forum... I think... Oh, wait. We need money to buy university, and we want to buy a province, and that costs 10. I was thinking the investment isn't going to give us a coin if we trash it. Shit. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We activate biding time. They, I guess. So we play. If we play the Souk, we get minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get 1 coin out of it. Yeah, we're just not going to be able to do it. Okay. Well, frig. Wait, we probably shouldn't take a forum because it's easy to pile. Damn it. Okay, hold on. That. What do we do? What do we take? A poet? That gets out of the way. Another poet, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe it was better to buy nothing. Yeah, they probably just have it regardless. This was so frustrating how this played out. Like, I think I was winning this game until I had that shuffle. I'd also like to know how they got so clean on the coppers, gaining relatively few Souks. I mean, I guess they probably did more Tanuki trashing of a state. That's probably one reason. Dude, what are you fucking doing? All right. This looks like a mess. Probably open catapult blockade. Goat herd, really? Oh, I'm gonna go catapult. Probably muling the catapult. And we can blockade Goat Herd potentially. Interesting. Or we could also blockade. Problem with that is that there's no plus actions. So we don't want a ton of blockades. I think we just take a Goat Herd. And I wonder if Secret Cave, I guess. Helps with lamp popping. Okay. Draw 2. That's good. Merchant now? It is a unique. We don't have any silvers, but we'll get some. I don't doubt. That's not really what I wanted to see. I guess we don't discard. Man, we could pop lamp if one of these coppers was the lamp. But as it is, we're probably not getting there next turn either. Why does the catapult and blockade like I have had so much terminal collision like this whole freaking match. I guess I'll take a nomads and a forum. Those are some more uniques. It certainly wouldn't be shocking if they could pop the lamp here. Oh, they did place. Oh, okay, we didn't have the lamp. Again, we're almost there. I guess we do the trade thing now. Well, once again, it's looking reasonable. Oh no, they found both of the goat herds. They're definitely popping. No question about it. I mean, I guess if they have to play the other forum, do they have enough uniques? Probably do. Yeah, that goat herd is going to draw a lot of cards if I pop my lamp. That's for sure. And it looks like I am. We could just mule the forum. I mean, there's nothing really bad that can happen by us playing it. Do we discard copper? I guess so. Hmm. All right, what do we want to blockade? Could just be merchant. Merchantite. Go forum. Another merchant, I guess. Goat herd would probably be better, but you know, the world in which we live is one in which we would gain a curse for that. Oh wait, why was I thinking they would draw 3 cards for their goat herd? Never mind. Now the question is going to be, do we try to play with Outpost? We want capital? Just have spiky turns. They're getting an outpost. And a capital. Yeah, the outpost turn can definitely be good for paying off the debt. Gold, interesting. Okay. We could do the capital outpost thing here. We don't get to attack. Not the end of the world. This freaking catapult is like, we finally have it without the blockade, but now it's like, oh, but maybe we should take another terminal. Ugh. Yeah, ideally we trash on this turn so that the goat herds don't draw cards on their like, but we can't play catapult and outpost, so yeah, that doesn't even make sense to talk about, I guess. Well, it's probably correct to do capital outpost. I didn't actually realize that I didn't need the capital. I forgot I had merchants in play. We could buy some more merchants. Is that worth it? You know, let's back up. Let's not gain the capital, and let's gain a gold instead, and just go... Or forum? I don't know. We're going to gain the outpost. That much is clear. Maybe we just go forum. We could just keep the wish. I don't really know what to do with it. Like, we could turn it into a gold that gets us another merchant. That's not amazing, but it's all right. Sure. We could, maybe we should discard. Nah. Also just get another merchant. It'd be nice to play Catapult, but the odds of us finding it... How many cards did they trash on their last turn? Presumably none. Yeah. I don't want to trigger the shuffle without the outpost, I don't think. We'll see whether we regret not having the capital in the deck, but... I mean, we haven't thinned that many of our coppers. So, like, there is definitely some risk that our merchants fail to find silver and then we're sad. On the other hand, we do have a lot of forums to line that stuff up. Okay, fine. I won't take another merchant. No, well, okay, fine. I won't take another merchant. Maybe we should just discard the blockade. We're going to play the outpost, right? Maybe when it trash the copper or the goat herd. Okay, well, that was more money than we needed. We have our catapult down there. We can attack. Oh, good. We just discard the merchant. Catapult and buy a silver? I think so. Giving out a curse would also make some sense, but I don't want to decrease the amount of silver in my deck. Ideally, we would goat herd on the non-outpost, goat herd trash on the non-outpost turns. We just haven't had a good opportunity. guess catapulting nomads isn't too bad either. Ooh, that's a really good turn for an outpost turn. Are you considering not buying province? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Well, this is 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd hit 7 if we like catapulted the goat herd. Well, we wouldn't actually because we wouldn't be able to play the nomads. Ah, where are the forums? Where's the outpost? Where's anything? And they didn't trash any cards. I think the hand size attack is more relevant. And I guess we take a duchy. Sad times. Yeah. That's not good. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. Phaeton is actually worth a point for us. I think we got to take the province. Phaeton is not worth a point for them, so arguably a state is better. Unless we have a way to get more silvers. Which we mostly don't, so I'm going to take that. Although, wait, no, you know what? No. No, we shouldn't take a state. We should take something that enables us to hit province, because we're not... Well, if 3 debt... If... We could just take a silver, right? If they hit duchy, we're gonna need more time anyway, I guess. If they don't, they take a state and they're at 26 and we're at 21, yeah. And then, yeah, the other possibility here is that they hit duchy and we can win on our outpost turn, although it's going to be tough because, well, we won't have the small starting hand size, obviously. This isn't looking like they're hitting duchy. Ooh. Okay. Huh. So how do we feel about taking a tie? There's no way for us... Oh, no, we could find our nomads. Okay. Aha! That game was ugly. I think I would have taken it, the tie. The second player, it's not bad. Enlightenment. Bridge Troll, Kitsune, no trashing? Oh, dear God. Oh, no, wait, there's Tanuki. Okay. Top decking. So if we buy a silver and top deck it, we have a chance to hit 5. That's got to be worth playing for. Yeah. It's got to be Kitsune. This is very hateable. Shepherd draw here, I think, is not amazing, but is probably worth going for. There is Forum for sifting. Enlightenment will help a lot once that comes online, too. All right. It's probably just another Kitsune. We will want Tanuki eventually, but we got the curse in before the shuffle. They did not, so that's advantage us. That's the first player thing right there. So we both played at turn 4. I think it's just got to be Kitsune again. Enlightenment's about to be active. Unfortunately, we bottom decked our other Kitsune. They're if they didn't, the curse will still miss the shuffle. Well, they can't actually because they have the extra card. Oh no, wait, no, they have the shepherd. Never mind, they could. But yeah, so either way, the curse won't go into our shuffle. Mostly, what I'm thinking about is when Enlightenment becomes active. Like I would much rather be the one to be able to activate Enlightenment and then start playing, like cycling through the deck and give out the rest of the curses. So like we really don't want them to have a Kitsune on top here. Ooh, they almost certainly do. No, frig. They didn't take actions? Oh, that seems like a mistake to me. I kind of want to keep the pasture for shepherd draw. I think we play the silver. Okay, yeah. And I guess this is another shepherd. I would have liked to hit 5, but I think this is fine. This is a shockingly good hand. Okay, we do split the curses evenly, unfortunately. Yeah, if they hadn't been able to activate Enlightenment, then we would not have, but all right, we gotta get ourselves Bridge Troll and Tanuki. We can't do them both. Probably Tanuki first. Well, actually, it's not like we really want to trash estates. We can trash silvers, though. We do have some of those. I guess the other thing we can do with Tanuki is trash Curse to estate, which is pretty good. I don't think there's any reason not to gain silvers. I think Tanuki, with the plan being to trash a silver into a bridge troll, is the way to go. The good news is the bridge troll attack right now doesn't really affect us meaningfully. Our money tends to come in increments of 2. And we want to hit 5. I guess once we get to the bridge troll down, though, it does matter. Well, what can you do? Buys a copper. Interesting. I guess that's not, like, bad thing to have, but... No. Come on. Do we stop here or do we play the silver? It's like we can Tanuki Curse to estate. And that's still value. Like it's actually pretty big value. I think I'm gonna keep going. I wonder if we should buy a state. It has a risk of backfiring, but we do have 3 shepherds in the deck. It's an interesting point at which to stop. I wonder what they had. Maybe they just had like all their curses in hand. Jeez. I think I'm just taking another estate. Maybe we're never getting bridge troll. Maybe that doesn't matter. Like we can do stuff without it for a while. I don't know. I mean, I do have hopes of getting to the point where the shepherds draw enough that we can like gain and play a bridge troll. We only need one Tanuki, or sorry, one silver to trash. So I think we just play the silvers. Let's play the silver again. We discarded 2 estates in Fasher. We do have a lot more estates down there. Yeah, okay. This is our last shepherd. I think I'm going to hang on to this silver. Dang, there was another estate down there. Okay. Actions, coins. Tanuki. Silver. Bridge troll. Coins. Silver. Do we have enough estates that we want to take another shepherd? I think so. Definitely not sure, but it also just means that we can continue to Tanuki copper or a curse to estate productively. So I value that. I mean, obviously, 3 shepherds isn't. It's not like we wouldn't do it with 3 shepherds, but 4 shepherds just makes it, you know, a bit better. Maybe more than a bit. I don't know. Whatever. Well, that isn't great. Eh. Only Phantom was on this board. Honestly, maybe I wonder if we, instead of taking the bridge troll, we should have just taken another Tanuki. It's interesting that they're lowering those piles. That doesn't seem obviously to their benefit. Ooh. I guess in theory, copper is better than nothing. Oh, 3 estates and no shepherd. That is rough. That is rough. Oh my god. This is dangerous. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. We drew both of our other shepherds. That's so bad. Why? What the fuck? That's ridiculous. Do we trash this curse into a copper, or do we leave the Tanuki where it is? Actually, we can trash it into a silver. I'm gonna trash it. I guess we could take a sycophant. I don't know if I want a sycophant. The favors are useful. Yeah, we know this is a bad shuffle. Let's get a sycophant. We could province this turn, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Oh my god, that maybe I just shouldn't have triggered the shuffle with the shepherd, but I didn't anticipate like, oh, I'm going to draw my other shepherd too. Like that's just so uncalled for. I guess we could also do the in thing. The problem is that we don't get to shuffle the green in with it, so... Oh no, wait, the green is already in the shuffle. Never mind, that's fine. So yeah, we should probably do that. Get... I didn't play a bridge troll, so we have... We can just do... like, in bridge troll, maybe? If we draw on, we... like... Yeah, I think... We don't need to top deck that because we're going to shuffle it in and we don't really want to top deck it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 shepherds. And the inn. And the bridge troll. But not the kitsune or the sycophant. Obviously the tanuki. Are you serious? We have one of our green cards in the discard pile. Well, 2 now with the pasture. But like, what? Like, excuse me? I really thought I was in control of this game, but... Our opponent hasn't trashed any curses. It should be noted. They have not gotten a tanuki. They still have 5 curses. Oh, come on. Do we even care about seeing this kitsune? I don't think we do. Well. Okay, this is not all of our shepherds. Hold on. Is there something we could top deck with Trapper's Lodge here that would be useful? Not really, I don't think. Okay, we definitely want to keep a silver to trash with Tanuki. Although we could also trash curse. That's all of our shepherds. We have 8 coins right now, so we could... I don't know. I think we need to continue on. Oh, we could trash... We trash curse into a shepherd. Do we have any... We do have green down there. The problem is that that's really lowering piles. They have a bridge troll in play. Yeah, we have to buy duchy here. I think that much is clear. We top deck shepherd duchy. What are the odds that they can get 2 shepherds and a duchy? I honestly have no idea. We top decked a shepherd. It didn't trigger a shuffle. I mean, who frickin' knows? Their deck is not good. Like, we could really use that shepherd. Really use it. I think I'm gonna go for it. Maybe take another sycophant. And like I said, in theory, copper's better than nothing. Yeah, it's risky, but like, in theory, their deck is bad. They already saw the forum. They have a lot of curses. Oh, come on. Don't have a Tanuki. You have the minus card token. If they can't find the other bridge troll, if they can't find the other bridge troll, they just can't do it. And they still have 5 curses that they can just run into. Fuck. They got it exactly. Oh, that's so fucked. I should have won that game. Like, that one makes me mad. That's just... I mean, I don't know what I should have done instead. Maybe just not take the shepherd and take the duchy and not top deck it. I mean, I guess. Just the rest of my... I kept having these really awkward shuffles where I had no shepherds with my green cards, and that was going to be the rest of that shuffle. So I mean, I think it's probably worth the risk. Like, I think they, like, for all the cards they saw, they still had less than a 50% chance to have found the bridge troll that they needed. And even then, they had to have enough money in hand. Like, they still had 5 curses. Like, they could have had, you know, they could have just been choked on curses. Yeah, I don't know. I'm annoyed by that one. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe, game 5 was one that I kind of got fortunate to win. I feel like there are 2 losses here where I definitely like had an advantage, and I don't really feel like I blew the advantage. I just feel like my things did not work out for me, which is pretty frustrating. I mean, overall, 3-3 is not a bad result, and it's hard to complain about that. But I really think I really think 4-2 is achievable here. So, oh well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will be back with my final match next weekend. Until then.